Hello YouTube world. I'll just start saying the reason I'm making these videos is because I sourced a lot of my information and stuff like that about Accutane and stuff from Accutane Diaries, and I thought I might do my part, put a video up. I'll also go a bit into sort of like fitness and how Accutane will affect fitness and all that kind of stuff, because that's my primary concern. With the side effects is muscle soreness and joint pain. I don't want to have to slow down in the gym or any of that stuff, but if I do, that's just the way it is, I guess. I'll start by saying, yeah, I'm 22 years old, suffered with acne for about 8 years. As soon as I started getting acne, my mum ran out and got me Proactive. It worked alright, sort of, but I'm sure people out there with not serious acne, but like proper acne knows that stuff never works that well. So I then moved on to doxycycline, and I got that from the doctor. That worked well until you go off it. When you go off it, your body obviously doesn't have it in your body anymore, so it gets bad again. I tried a doxycycline about 3 times, and every time I went on it, it worked well. Go off it, stops working. Obviously, because you're off it, it's not really a cure, it's more of a suppression kind of drug, I guess is the best way to describe it. So now I use, at night time I use that. In the morning I use that. And of course, every time I use that straight after the shower, after I've used a facial cleanser or something in the shower. It works alright, keeps away a lot of the shit. I wouldn't say it works well, obviously. I'll show you my skin while I'm on it. That's probably the best. And then you got that side there, and I also get it like under here a bit too, which is fucking annoying, really fucking annoying. But yeah, and for the boys that shave, I'm sure you can relate how annoying it is having acne and having to shave, because it hurts all the time. Yeah, so I've been using that for a while. It was only yesterday I went to the dermatologist, and he said to me, you can try Accutane if you want to. And I said, yes, of course I do. I'm 22 years old, I still get acne, of course I want to try Accutane. It's the only thing that I've read up on so far that actually works. It's the only known cure. Everything else just sort of stops it until you stop using whatever it is that's stopping it and gets back to where it was. So, yeah, and he sat me down for about 10 minutes and said stuff like how acne is formed, how Accutane helps to stop the drug. It showed me pictures, diagrams, that kind of stuff, which is pretty handy. I found real handy. Like, he answered all my questions. Like, so I had questions to ask him, but in that little 10-minute spiel he gave me, he answered everything that I wanted to know. I'll show you what I got. He gave me this, which I'll hold up. I won't even try. I'll write the chemical name or the name, whatever it is, in the little box thing below. But that's I have to take this twice a day, in the morning and at night. And this here is the Accutane, and I got to take that once a day. And he started me off at 20 milligrams, working my way up to 40 milligrams in 4 weeks, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me, because from the Accutane Diaries I've looked at on YouTube, there's generally a milligram to each kilogram of body weight, and I'm definitely not 40 kilograms, so I don't know, or 20 kilograms, so I don't know what the go is there, but follow the doctors, he knows more than I do, so I just follow whatever he says. And yeah, I got the generic, that's like the generic version of it. It cost, for this and 3 bottles of this, that's the other 2 here, it's all the same ones, it cost me about $48 all up with Medicare, because I'm from Australia. Medicare as well. I think if you have a concession card, like if you're with Centrelink or something like that, so if you're a student, I highly recommend getting a low-income Centrelink card. Just swallow your pride and get Centrelink, because it will cost you even less. But unfortunately, I have a job. Well, not unfortunately, it's good to have a job, but I'm not on Centrelink, so I don't get that benefit. So yeah, that's pretty much the go so far. The dermatologist that I went to has been doing his job for 35 years. he has prescribed over 6,000 people Accutane. He's had 15 people with problems, all of which were temporary. So all that horror stories of Accutane and stuff, the chances are so slim of it being like a problem. It's no. I've read a lot of horror stories like, oh, Accutane will make you kill yourself, all that shit. He said out of all of his cases, he's never had one depression case, and that's over 6,000 people he's given it to. Never one depression. He said it's actually the other way around. He said it causes a happiness. I guess you could say, because you go from having acne to clear skin. Who wouldn't be happy with that, I guess? So yeah, he said just to watch out in the gym, because I go to the gym probably about 5-6 times a week. I go on a run every morning also, and I go to the gym at night time, but that's my main concern is joint pain and muscle soreness. But he said if you get any of those soreness things, he said just go lighter, don't lift as heavy. He said a lot of the big compound lifts, like your big movements, like your deadlifts and stuff, you've got to be, because one of the primary symptoms is lower back pain, and of course lower back pain, deadlifts, that's what deadlifts do basically, hamstrings and lower back. But yeah, so I'm thinking about cutting out, if I feel any soreness in my lower back, I'm thinking about cutting out deadlifts and stuff like that, but we'll just see how it goes. My mate Randy, who lives just there, is the guy that got me on it. He goes to the gym with me all the time. While he was on Accutane, he went to the gym with me the whole time. He never experienced any soreness. The only thing he got was dry lips, and he didn't even have to use the chapstick. I see all these people going, oh, make sure you have a chapstick and stuff like that. I do have one. The doctors were kind enough to give me this little pack here. I got that for free, which is pretty cool. It's just like a little Accutane starter kit, so when you get dry skin, obviously you use the wash, and then you use the sunscreen and the lip balm. The lip balm's this one here. I don't know if it'll be any good. It looks like it will be alright though. It says it's for severely dry lips, hydrates and softens severely dry and chapped lips. It smells really nice. It smells like you know those, as a kid, I don't know if you guys know, but it's like trying to find if it got like a little flavour or anything about it, but it smells like those, you know those little banana lollies? It smells really nice, like those little lollies about that big, and they're like little yellow bananas. It's exactly what it smells like, which is awesome. So yeah, that's it basically so far. I had my first Accutane pill about 45 minutes ago. Had it with milk. I've got to go eat something now though, so I'm in a bit of a hurry. But yeah, that's it so far. I'll document to you guys every week as to what will happen. I'll let you guys know my side effects. If I'm getting, well, obviously I won't be able to really tell you if I'm getting angry or not, but you guys will probably be able to tell, like if I look a bit depressed, or I don't know, my mood's down or something like that. But I suppose you guys don't really know me, so you can't really tell if my mood's down or whatever. But I'll do my best to let you guys know all that kind of stuff. That's pretty much it, I think. Another thing is, when on Accutane, another big thing to do is do not take, because I take a multivitamin pretty much every day, and he said do not take a multivitamin purely because it might have vitamin A in it, because Accutane obviously being basically synthetic vitamin A, if you give it any more vitamin A than it already has, you're just putting your liver through even more stress. Also, don't drink. I don't drink anyway, so that's all good. Yeah, just be as kind to your body as possible. He said also just be wary of a lot of pre-workout things like I don't know, like Jacked and fucking Mesomorph, Explode, all that bullshit. I don't take that stuff anyway, so I don't give a shit. But that supposedly can put you through a bit of stress while being on Accutane too, like your liver, in relation to your liver. Also, your protein shakes, he said they should be fine. I think they'll be fine also, because all it is protein. Let's hope that. I know protein puts a bit of a struggle in your liver and in your kidneys as well, but let's hope that doesn't do anything. He said your diet, you shouldn't have to change anything about your life. It should just be something that is not really a big deal to you or your body, if you know what I mean. Like, you should be able to live your life and do exactly what you were doing beforehand, without it impacting like any factors in your life. So hopefully we'll see how that goes. We'll make a video in a week on Wednesday, because every Wednesday off. I'll just let you guys know how I'm going and stuff. I'll show you guys like my face and stuff. I'll be using the same setup every time, like the same lighting and all that kind of stuff, so there's no screw ups in like, I might use a different light one day, so my skin might look worse, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to be using my little desk lamp up there. It's going to be shining down on me every time. So yeah, I think that's just about it. I can't really think of anything else. yeah, I've got to go to basketball now. So thanks for listening, and I'll see you guys in a week. Oh yeah, also, this haircut, I shaved my head because when you shave your head, it exposes your skin a lot more. I didn't shave it. My drunk friend shaved it, which was a mistake because he fucked up. So like I don't have any, like my hair literally ends there, which looks weird, but I don't give a shit. Whatever. So yeah, the reason I shaved my head was because so everybody could see my face more, because I used to have a bit longer hair and it used to like sort of come down to like here. You know, and there's no point having hair down there if I'm trying to see how my skin's going, because you know you can only see half my face like that. So that's why I've got a shaved head before anybody gives me shit about it. Alright, thanks everyone, see you later.